it has become necessary to clarify the reports which has been making waves since yesterday. The report came in yesterday because, firstly, the High Court started its vacation yesterday, so we were very busy trying to sort out administrative matters. And secondly, the letter was not addressed to me, the Chief Registrar, but was addressed to the Chief Judge through the Secretary of the Judicial Service Commission, Rivers State. So we have to wait for the Commission to give a response, which has been done. The response is already before the press. That is the response of the JSC to what has happened. But by way of clarification, it is important that I should put the record straight and further clarify and explain the facts leading to the situation now. On the 24th of July 2023, the retired magistrate applied for leave to go to London for medical reasons. That leave was granted by me. At the end of that leave, he applied for an extension the second time, which I also granted. Thereafter, by the 25th of August 2023, he applied for a further extension of that leave. Upon consideration of the request, I refused to grant the application because he did not meet the requisite conditions for the grant. He said he was going to London again for medical leave. He did not attach further medical papers to show that he has an appointment in the London clinic. So I refused to grant that extension. And I communicated this to him in writing and asked him to resume back to his duties as a magistrate. He refused to resume. And on the 9th of January 2024, a formal query was issued to him from my office. The query was served on him on the 9th of January. He responded on the 10th of January. He responded, but still refused to resume. I then made a formal report on the 23rd of January 2024 to the JSC. JSC, upon my report, set up a panel to look into the complaint which I have laid against the magistrate. He appeared before the panel, and the panel heard from him, and the panel gave a decision, gave a recommendation to the JSC. JSC accepted the recommendations and gave two options to the magistrate. First, that he should retire voluntarily from service within 14 days, or he will be compulsory retired from service. This decision was communicated to him from my office. He refused to take the option given to him. So the JSC did a letter. The letter is dated 20th December, giving him the option to either voluntarily leave the service or to be retired compulsorily. He refused to take the options. Then, by a letter dated 12th of February, the Commission retired him compulsorily. This was communicated to him. So, from our record, from the 10th day of February 2025, he ceased to be a magistrate. So the letter he circulated yesterday is a contraption. It's a mischievous contraption. I don't know for what purpose he wants to achieve, but from records available, he has ceased to be a magistrate because the JSC has compulsorily retired him from service. Thank you.
Well, you mentioned his name also.
No, the name of the magistrate is Ejike King George, former chief magistrate. Now, his salary was only stopped upon the letter which compulsorily retired him. Between all this interval, he was earning his salary. I had to make a personal request to the JSC not to scandalize the situation by asking Ejike King George to refund the salaries he earned for not working.
Right.
I thought it was a soft landing to be able to sort out whatever issue and not to turn the situation to bad for him. So he was earning salary during all this while and he was not working.
I have two questions. The first one, I mean, you can answer the first one quickly, and then we confirm the dates the individual you mentioned seems to be a magistrate. I'd like you to confirm that. Then secondly, the original issue for which we faced disciplinary issue, for which he faced disciplinary action, what exactly what happened that made him face disciplinary action?
Now, from the records, the JSC compulsory retired him by a letter dated 12th of February to take effect from the 10th of February 2025. So from that date, AJK King George ceased to be the Chief Magistrate in Rivers State. Now, the facts leading to the issue which led him to the Judicial Service Commission panel was my report to the JSC. The report is dated 23rd of January 2024. Absence from duty of AJK King George Esquire, Chief Magistrate Court 19 Port Harcourt, now posted to Chief Magistrate Court Ugu/Ngo. He refused to assume duties in that ministerial district. So that is the crux of disciplinary action against him. Thank you. The letter which has gone viral is mischievous. He has stopped coming to work as a magistrate, and in fact, he has been retired compulsorily before the political situation of the state started. He has stopped coming to work. He has stopped coming to work and has been compulsorily retired before the issue of administration started. Thank you.
Thank you.